everyone. I know you all want to see more Titanic. That'll be on its way. I'll talk a little more about what's going on, why I just kind of decided to start a new boat. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Poseidon. Kind of Poseidon 2. If you remember, I remember a lot of people when that project kind of fell through. I remember a lot of people asking about it and asking what had happened and being really excited for it. So I'm gonna kind of do a new Poseidon. Don't basically just forget everything you know or thought you knew about the old ship and how it's gonna be built and stuff like that, because this is gonna be completely different. I have a big old drawing, scale drawing of the ship in front of me, and I'm going to design it, and I'm gonna build it in Minecraft as best as I can. So we're gonna start aft and kind of work our way forward. First we've got. Oh, I forgot to put doors in. Oh, sorry. Uh, we've got crew quarters, general stuff. Obviously, these are really, really nice crew quarters. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Uh, got this sign here, kind of directory, and then this is the tank top deck. So this is the tank top deck. It's the absolute lowest deck in the ship. We've got watertight doors. This is the first bulkhead in the ship. And we've got more crew quarters and another staircase. And on the sides of this compartment, we have these kind of massive dorm rooms here that are set up kind of like that. And they're all kind of fit around these rooms here. And I'll talk a little bit about what those are later. But for now, we have this room, which is kind of a very basic generator room. It will probably receive a lot of love as I build up around it. And on these sides here, we have the water tanks. The ship will be about 90% explorable, I'd say. There will be a couple small areas that won't be included. And then, just throwing that out there, forward of that, we have the condensers for the main engines. This is going to look a lot better once it's done. And then we have the actual engines themselves. Now, these things are huge, and I did my best to recreate. They're kind of mostly based off of the representation of Lusitania's engines in the model on the Queen Mary. So I did my best to kind of go based off of that. Obviously they're blue, because it's also kind of based off of Normandy. And then on here, we have the propeller shaft. We have two of these. The other two, because this is a four-propellered ship, the other two are kind of tucked away. And then here we have this spot under the ship. And, yeah, you can see the ship's massive propellers. Massive triple three-screw propellers here. That is from when I was building the hull. And I should get rid of the other one too. Oh, I already did. So yeah, that's what the underside of the ship looks like. You'll be seeing a lot more of that, especially once I start working on the capsize version. So yeah, that's my reasoning for that being there, in universe, is that basically the ship was known to be unstable well before it launched. And I should put a ladder in. Before it launched, ship was known to be really unstable, and actually this problem was actually so bad that several decks were shaved off of the ship's overall height. And one of the kind of fail-safes that the designers included in case the ship did capsize was just a hatch in the bottom of the ship. So yeah, that's about what I came up with for that. It's a very weird story. Not the best, but whatever. So yeah, we have the massive main engines, big ol' turbines. You have smaller ones on the outside and bigger ones on the inside, much bigger ones on the inside. That kind of give this massive, look to the whole thing. Then we have in between compartments, we have these kind of open spaces, and these are going to be fuel. These are fuel tanks. But this is an oil-burning ship, not a coal-burning one, so those aren't explorable. Heading forward, we have the ship's boiler rooms, which kind of have an interesting design to them, I think. They're very, they look like this. You've got single-ended boilers on one side and double-ended boilers on towards the front. And then just kind of machinery filling the spaces in the middle. Heading forward, you have boiler room 2, then 3, 4, 5, and then boiler room 6. So this ship is going to have 3 funnels, kind of like, Normandy and Queen Mary and ships like that. It's based off of like a lot of stuff. You've got the engine inspiration from Lusitania. You've got the boilers and stuff. The color scheme is very much based off the Normandy, so from down here. I don't really know what color I'll be making the funnel livelier yet. Probably blue, but we'll see. And yeah, just overall kind of like that. Then and boiler room 6 is a little bit thinner on the side. You can kind of see that with how this comes in. And then we have another, fuel tank, and then up ahead we have the cargo hold. Now this is a very strange cargo hold. It's got this big old watertight door here, which is going to be hidden when I, build the next deck up and kind of build around it. But for now, this is what we've got for that. We've got the forward cargo hold 1 or 2. I don't really know for cargo holds which order you go in. Or that would be 3 actually, because this tiny thing up here is also going to be a very thin cargo hold. But yeah, no, this is obviously like a massive project. It has a long way to go. It has a lot of building that still needs to happen, but once it does, it will be cool. I am particularly excited to start putting the dining room together, because, it's the dining room on a Poseidon ship. It's like this big, huge thing. It's always this big, huge thing, because it's where all the important people are when the ship flips over, and I am excited to put something together to make my mark in that. If you want, you can go back and see what I originally did. This will be a lot cooler. Just looking at it on the paper, this design should at least turn out much, much, much cooler. And yeah. As for what's going on with Titanic and the other ships I'm working on, I got a new computer. The stuff is definitely recoverable. I can get there, but I'll need to copy it over onto a hard drive or onto a flash drive, and I'll need to move it to this computer, which is it'll take me a bit to muster up the actual effort to do that. But don't worry, those projects aren't over. They are not lost forever. They will be, in fact, getting completed at some point down the road. So yeah, that's about it. This is my brand new Poseidon Project, and I am excited to see how it goes. I'm excited to watch this ship just slowly rise from the ground, kind of rise from the ashes of the last project. And yeah, I'll see you all. Oh, for the next one. Oh, and yeah, like I said, that branch out content is coming very, very soon. I just need to, like I said, actually sit down and record it. But once it happens, again, like this, it'll be awesome. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.